council, various party heads, various heads of state agencies who are present.
Yo, assalamu alaikum. Ŋdi Wɔna mi va Ewenyigba TV ƒe Ŋdi Wɔna wo me tɔni magbo enyaga Ŋdi Wɔna mi me da akɔ na mi aba leke mi li kpli mi tso keke fɔŋ le me va se ɖe fifia akpe na mi miawo le dɔ dzi miawo li eye mi le mi da akpe ne miaƒe dɔhatso katã miaƒe mɔɖaŋudɔwɔlawo katã ɖe gbakpa dzem nana miaƒe egbe kple miaƒe nɔnɔmetatawo miakpɔ ɖom. Yo, egbe ƒe ŋkekea nye ŋkeke tɔxɛ aɖe, ƒe dziŋgbãtɔ ƒe ŋkeke nyia, eƒe aɖoko trɔnyia, eƒe aɖoko gale, ele yeye koe. Ke mada akpe ne mi katã be mi kpekpe ne mia ŋuti mi ŋgɔ. Miamewo katã wɔ ɖeka kpakple mi le miaƒe Facebook live streamwo dzi, le Ewenyigba TV, le Facebook akpe ne mi katã. Egbatɔ hã gadze gɔme, ne nyakpɔ mi kɔ ŋgbãtɔ dze bɔna ƒe be like, comment, share, nenemae mi yɔ nema. Dɔwɔlɔlɔ fia mi nyamia shi ɖe dziƒo nɔnɔmetata dzi like ne ataŋlo ŋua naŋlo susu togbe na mi na dɔwɔɖaŋu afia alebe ne gamesu be miaxlẽ miaxlẽ. Share ko linka katã nada ɖe WhatsApp, share no ame sia ame ke wo kpɔm le Facebook timeline wo katã ne yawo ma mi kpɔ ga de dzesi be ewoe kpekpe ne mia ŋuti ne gamasu koa abɔta ƒoƒo yi ke wodze be miaƒo na mi ƒo gana ado dza no ada akpe no. Yo, aba leke mi nya egbe nye miaƒe wɔna ƒe ŋkeke na agbe ke mi dze agome kple motivational quote alo inspirational message nya aɖewo yi ke miakplɔ miaƒe azɔliwo zɔm miakplɔ miaƒe tum ɖoe eye mi kɔ dze agome ke ne mi zɔ ɖe ŋgɔa mi kpɔna nu yiwo ke nye nyadzɔdzɔ kaka ɖe miaƒe yaʋalawo dzi le amewo ŋutɔ me afia. Ke ne mi ƒo dometsotsɔ aɖe yi gbɔ mi ge ɖe nyadzɔdzɔ gbalẽ mamlɛawo me akpɔnka nye nya yiwo gblɔm wole le Ghana katã glogodo kple xixea katã me. Ne ƒo ganyia nyamedzrola aɖewo gena ɖe dzi alebe mi kpɔna nya tso akpa kple evea miakpɔ ɖa be leke miadzro me age ɖe nya ƒe ke gbɔ alebe nyateƒe kɔtɔe yi ke le nyawo me mia asewo yo ta tɔni magbɔe enye ya miakplɔ ŋku dzi hã be ata ɖo ƒe message nam le +233 242 670 773 number alo kaƒodzesi ke dzina tato atse kakpli me nye +233 242 670 773. Nyasenya ke ŋlɔ gena la aɖo ɖem kɔ mo xlẽ gafi wɔna na wo no. So what's a motivational quote for today? What's a motivational quote for today? Today, 8th of January 2026, we have this motivational quote. Never say all your plans to anybody. You may be educating an enemy. Never say all your plans to anybody. You might be educating an enemy. You might say some of your plans to all people. You might say some of your plans to some people, but do not say all of your plans to anybody. You may be educating an enemy. Now, the philosopher or the sage said this because he had war in mind, because in olden times, these were days of war. But all the same, we are in times of strategy and competition, and where there's a strategic resource that people are vying for or competing for or struggling for, then there is some form of war. So we are in competition in this world, whether you know it or not, whether you are conscious of it or not, we are in competition. Someone got there before you. Someone wants to get there before you. Someone wants to have what you have. Someone wants to be where you are. Someone wants to outdo you. Someone wants to overtake you. And if you are not doing anything at all, someone is already doing something anyway. And that's just how it goes. So we're in competition, knowingly or unknowingly, advertently or inadvertently. So when you wake up this morning, get your plans up, but don't speak everything to everybody. And that's how we start our show this morning. Nyai kemi akotumia rukioro ndia. Enye magado tamosusu kata gona mashamu. Alumakapu. Nyo kata nyo susu tamosusu ojima jijio onpokpo le kwama. Magaira marakautumu. Atakpo nane viare namare. Atakpo viare namare. Akamaga anum fun tan. Anum fun mishamu ne be awodu nasi. Mishamu ne be wana kwadura o mane ramanya zona zoke pa memo. Ala bana o mna ma do mahi ame akana nyamo gona do hi adu ko nwe amatama manya ni katutu blom ne la manya le ko mazake aga ko unwe via lo do se na wo nto o ta mi ashron le ke mi bonam mi ashron le ke mi nyanam mi ashron le ke mi bota me nwe cho nyanwa fi blona mi ashron le ke mi dad dang cho mi afie mi bloga mi agble ala we ke ame mi la unyala gayo alo ame odongo o lemio daria o gbon la be cha hunya jona re do plan hon do me ta wa o ngoli ma o yo no nya he o gbon ka ke gba mi la mi ma ka wa on na ma ba le ka na kutwa de novia a cho he ato novia kumu ma ga bon na ma to go bon hunya ma ki ka pa pa ro era ke ni ke to gbon mi le gba yin mi ke mi asra lo mi a fo cho nya ma mi fongwa mi fonya chonya mi blomi le kire kwenye be ajo mi anya be mi shangwe ke me bia we kamera ha wo alu shangwe ke o me mi le kamera ha wo alu shangwe ke mi be mi we kamera wo po kwa efia be me mi o de lemu na fon na yashime na nya ba mere kan majram na la do po dodora ngova banya me shame ke pombo dora ngo ji oji jogana na makene le suku homa o kafumbo o e bia susu dalo de bia susu na ya ba ma shama o jom now ma shama jibe a no fi kana la ma shama jibe na kpomi kana ko la ka nya sore pe ha ashige mai kala shi no mo ore kai no o nyo jijibe ashige mana no shi na ashige ma tutu e kala shi no e kama ma tutu ko da shi no nya mana ba jima jijibe ya ashige mana no shi ashina ya fi afia ba ko ya akika katamila mi ava on le mi apo so me mi ava on le mi apo jio me bi ho blame mi di kamiano no le movo je bana nye ne ma alo na nko ga na nya ji ana nye nwe na ko le na nya ya gbolo na nya me kana gbo nya kana e mai nya ke mi ako atu mi arokioro le agbepa nkeke ya ma don ku ji ba Ewenyigba TV ko Ŋdi Wɔna ya jago ma Tony Magboy ye nya Promito, mi apa inspirational, alo motivational segment, mame. Yo, mi agara nya jojo ma mi jago ma bokocho nyonto, mi apa plateau, la FIA. Donc, kujiba Ewenyigba TV, le Jimfuga hostel, le Ho Technical University, alo, area kan kolina ho ba poli. Kani agara poli ama, mi ajinko, mi ba dore Jimfuga hostel ko, mi awe ma lo mo chima tu. Ta kare mi aji. Ala be mi akpere mo a do bublu ekwe jore jiwa enwe ne be ajira e hai na dua ma onye be agblo nwola anya nke onye na nshanwe ke ne be ado bublu na nshanwe ne be ya ne dura na seko ya fi ne mi anko semla no ba ke le TV aja atawe no ba ma mlo ka ta le TV aja atayo wona sha wona ka kpom na le iko onye ojima jiji alo onye o tama susu be ya kpere mi nga dolo kun le mobo bonko yo mi fa alo be nya do bubu na mi yo onko shira kako Ghana so onko abo duko o so onko mo san ko Africa ko do be ne akata ji hika kata ha so onko da chagbagba na sago mo be ashiyoyo enye ashipople bubrudodo enye ashididi ashishiawe wowe laka wai lak ashiba tanjibe pashiba na leka jo na fu majebo kpamno ko miame o kale Ewenyigba TV dangle miashi mo dangle miashi dola ole miashi mo dang dola do kyo won to ko le iketa o chokpa na beta duko de dino dofo povito we no pa aloro no no alabolia fanya jeje mafia joy ke va ya Canada Ken Oforia tapa kopa yo alo immigration alo amano umo yo ke pona mo pe mo so son chutu kora ka mai du ko bubu o pona nya pe lipo oji yo kala America wo ole Ken Ofori ata ke ale the pare ko yana ba Caroline Detention Center ta ashisu kene Ken Ofori ata nyama nya dranya re kama jogo mi pona ba lenke kama no pogania nyano makpomba nyama nya ke mamia jota maga kasho TV ancho maga jo le streamer hagbo. Sanitation projects break ground in Akachi North schools. Sanitation projects break ground in Akachi North schools. Here story deka ike jejemle howiday.com. Akachi North ike poto ko dunya dakpa. Ike pomomofianye kojo bless katamani for enya ajejemafia ke naga bogbano paro. Okay, Mohammed's first year 75% promise fulfilled. Raphael Dogbe. Mohammed's first year, 75% promise fulfilled. Raphael Dogbe, na ngomo ye du kopra Mahama Dongbe be o ganamia. Ewo mandre plafan. Raphael Dogbe eglonyama echola Ewenyigba TV for Ŋdi Wɔna. NPP slams Mohammed's big push. NPP slams Mohammed's big push. King David Nogbe, ikano Ewenyigba TV wana jicho afungba ogbom a big push over yo gagbo kana wana go 10 billion ohin ko ga de modo do pleto me daka aporekanya ba imapo o naraka bumu ke nyamaha ajejem afia. All right. Okay, why drugs alone cannot cure diseases, or why drugs alone cannot cure all ailments. All right, health advocacy poster lemyagofia uga kuma uro kwajibe achika no de maten ade dololo kata dao achika no de maten ade dololo kata dao yonyebe Ŋdi Wɔna onye Ŋdi Wɔna onye Ntro Wɔna onye lokututuro Wɔna onye amyaje ko macho mi onto mi afa la masanya oji. Why drugs alone cannot cure all sicknesses. This is a research feature on howiday.com. In the realm of medical science, certain afflictions stand as formidable adversaries, defying the best efforts of researchers and clinicians alike. These are the diseases without a cure, imposing immense challenges on individuals, families, and healthcare systems. Understanding these conditions, their intricacies, and their ongoing efforts to manage them is crucial for fostering awareness and advancing medical research. The journey to finding cures for these diseases is an arduous one, with many challenges and complexities along the way. Despite significant advancements in medical science, the absence of definitive cures highlights the need for sustained efforts to unravel the complexities of these conditions and develop more effective therapies. By raising awareness, advocating for increasing funding, and supporting those affected, we can collectively strive towards a future where these once incurable diseases are conquered, offering hope and healing to millions around the globe. Several diseases, including rabies, Alzheimer's disease, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, HIV/AIDS, and Parkinson's disease are currently considered incurable, while current treatments may alleviate symptoms and improve quality of life. To some extent, the absence of definitive cures highlights the need for sustained efforts to unravel the complexities of these conditions and develop more effective therapies. Engmekukuare garo pejiwe achike yomi nuna le nyateƒe ma menye ɖewo da agbele mia ŋuti alo da dɔ na mia fio. Dɔléle geɖe lia achike matandawo eyiwo ke achike dana hã zi geɖea dɔléle ne wova wokɔna achike kui aɖewo nana mimi nona alo mimina be woado ŋusẽ míaƒe ʋumekpoxɔŋu be míaƒe ʋumekpoxɔŋuwo ŋutɔ nawɔ avu kpakple dɔléle kutsetseawo. Atsike geɖe hã ɖeko wodzana gbagba ɖiɖina funyafunya yi ke dɔléla wɔna mi alo vevesese yi ke dɔléle ma hena vɛ na mi kple susu be míatɔ míenɔ míaƒe agbowo gbɔkɔ. Gake dɔléle kua wote ganɔ míawo me ʋuu ekplɔna mi yina ɖe tsie. Eya ta míawo ŋutɔ míaƒe agbenɔnɔ lifestyle abe nu yi ɖum mi le, nu yi nom mi le kple aleke mi da aka me, aleke mi ɖina ɖe me, eyawo ƒoƒua wonye nu yiwo ke nana mi nɔna lãmesẽ me, nu yiwo nom mi le, nu yiwo ɖum mi le, ale mi ɖiɖim ɖe me koŋkoŋkoŋkoŋkoŋkoŋ. Owoe nana mi nɔna lãmesẽ me. Rabies, for instance, is a harrowing infectious disease primarily transmitted through the bite of infected animals, particularly dogs. Once symptoms manifest, it progresses rapidly, affecting the central nervous system and often leading to neurological dysfunction and death if left untreated. Efforts to combat rabies primarily focus on prevention strategies, including mass vaccination, campaigns for domestic animals and wildlife, particularly in regions where the disease is endemic. Rabies is a harrowing infectious disease, and so we will stop over there. Taoyo dollar ke tso fu na avu jarava avu wo odu dollar tso na avu me jigere alo la me hegran ya pala wo glombe me kuku paro jibe jigere ya dolele anegra me gbeto ma moten donago etawo gba uja gba sha gba pa fu sha ke po de me lo to biun bien nye be ovuare le gbore eto bine avio le kpodo miare odo bina ke na kpovu na zozo na kpovu kploro de nke na ona down di ba vuya maduna mo alo gena recruitment na njo oyo dovovo roenye HIV/AIDS kleto vasere fifia o mokpo achike alo amare umodo kpejiba meale HIV/AIDS damo. Okay, ta bira kwa nyajojo ike mi khlama koko anu fanya jojo ngonglo ya ekpocho World Health Organization Centers for Disease Control and Prevention by the National Institutes of Health for jojrome ajojinamba makpo mia ma acho adodong na mi kata nyin to hamalama be mion to mia fa mi o minona dedom echio sorabio mio ke minona le mion to fa doma mio ke mi dula mio ke mion to mi chiana chona mi fa gadena eduna klale ke mi dinareme wo bo ngota nya mi fa chiko afi ala we jigera na nwaje be nya dola la wo brombe ni mi no chika jesio yo ke dola la dena tona le mi fa lama alo mio ke jena le mi fa lama be mi je do ha le poreng me HIV/AIDS ike mi kata mi nya be nana me diaka le mai moma achike yo ke baba fia achika ro na ba mama kadimu akame fia be dole la melio tale media kuno na kangla no na kungla ye kwe odera na ma achike garo lema ni kenya ku khalo versus alo jeshi kale minya palama edeneda akajigera dole kuma te gano na inka china bu gatrona bazo na mugware eko gaploma ko ina rablime ye blom munyalole ame o ke ble me yo kwanko Unyala gan wo ngomio dare dua emikhne. Yo Mitrova Ken Ofori Atta held at Caroline Detention Center Gbo. Ken Ofori Atta, former finance minister for Ghana, Ghanaian national, is currently held at the Caroline Detention Center in Virginia, USA, after being detained by Immigration and Customs Enforcement over his visa status. The facility, a former jail repurposed into a detention center, can hold up to 336 adult detainees, including men and women. According to reports, the Caroline Detention Center currently houses 120 persons with criminal records, with Ofori Atta being one of the detainees. The center is operated by the Caroline County Sheriff's Office and primarily houses individuals awaiting trial or sentencing, typically for less than 2 years. The detention center has specific visitation hours, with females allowed to receive visitors from the commissary. Ta birako fi Kenneth amea Kenneth Ofori Atta le wenyama Ken Ofori Atta le America dukɔ ƒe amenɔwume yiwo ke kpɔna liƒo dzɔdzɔ ŋutsi ƒe asime kple amewo ke kpɔna agbawo ƒe liƒo tsotso tso dukɔ ɖeka me yi ɖe dukɔ bubu me ƒe nyawo gblɔm mi le. Wole Kenneth Ofori Atta yi ke nye former finance minister ne Ghana. Elabe nya ku ɖe ŋu wodzim le Ghana, wogblẽ nɛ be wodzim le Ghana megbɔgbɔ mo. Ke etso ɖokui va de ame yiwo ke lé n'agbawo tso de bubu dzi yina de bubu dzi kple ame yiwo ke le awu me yi ke dzɔmi dukɔ ƒe liƒowo ŋutsi be ame bubu aɖeke yi ke nye dzromea matso dukɔ bubu me ge ɖe dukɔ ya me yi ke dukɔ ma metɔwo manya o. Ken Ofori Atta ƒe kɔpa yɔ zɔ. Ne ƒo ganyia miadzo nya me. Matrɔ ma yi ɖe Akachi North. Nyakawo le miaƒe ŋutɔ me Akachi North. Sanitation projects break grounds in Akachi North schools. Sanitation projects break grounds in Akachi North schools. The District Chief Executive for Akachi North, Honorable Bless Kojo Katamani, has joined forces with the Member of Parliament for the constituency, Honorable Peter Nochu Kotwe, to launch school sanitation projects in the area. The sword cutting ceremonies took place at Post Monus Basic School and EP Basic School in Ave, Ewenyigba Old Town, marking the beginning of construction in 2 4-seater WC toilet facilities, each equipped with mechanized borehole. The projects, which are expected to be completed within 3 months, aim to improve sanitation and address water challenges in the beneficiary schools. According to reports, the facilities will provide much-needed infrastructure to support the health and well-being of students and staff. The event was attended by the NDC constituency and branch executives, chiefs, and elders, as well as other key stakeholders who expressed their commitment to supporting the projects. Honorable Peter Nochuko to emphasize the importance of improved sanitation in schools, highlighting the positive impact it will have on the education sector. The District Chief Executive, Honorable Bless Kojo Katameni, also underscored the significance of the projects, noting that they will help to address the water challenges faced by the schools. He urged the community to take ownership of the projects and ensure their successful completion. Ta abe post monu kple afia de ngba mami tsofia o dekpedo ne sukuxɔ ɖewo tutu, fɔdzixɔwo tutu kple susu be sukuviwo ke le ŋgɔ ogblɔ ke honorable yi ke nye member of parliament ne area Peter Nochu Koto yi ke nye ame yi ke nota de ne ekpedededo wɔna ya egblɔ be le dziŋetɔ megbe tututua yewo xɔe se be teƒea wɔwum alebe sukuviwo na adze zaza. Yo miniti ɖeka koe kpɔtɔ ma ƒo dometsotso aɖe ke enya ɖeka aɖe ke míaƒe ŋutɔ fia mawoe kpi ɖe ko alebe mayi mava. Honorable Ikenye Miape, Member of Parliament, Denane Dare Yaoma, Echo, Amaro le Facebook, Honorable Member of Parliament for Whole Central Constituency, Potosu wants a fake Facebook account. Amaro Yoke Omenye Potosu Richmond Edem Kofi Poto Nenema Miase Miapo Amuntuame Nyamajujuru Nenema Miaso Wode Mahodon Chichuperama Trova Mia Azoran Godon Kibatoni Magbonia Mia Plom Malakasio TV Yango.
Coordinating Council, various party heads, various heads of state agencies who are present.
Amana magba foto gbana molo Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba hanana maono nogalo
Alele Daniel Fomakpo Yakuga nana maono noge
Evi amalesho mukata so amale Amana magba foto gbana molo Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba hanana maono noge Alele Daniel Fomakpo Kunya gbana na maono nogalo Evi amalesho mukata so amale Amana magba foto gbana molo Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba hanana maono Oh wagba mi abazo ajeye abazo ajeye Loko mi adigun magawo ajeye Oh wagba mi abazo ajeye abazo ajeye Loko mi adigun magawo ajeye Alele Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba hanana maono nogolo Ebi amalesho mukata so amane yamude Amano magba foto gbana molo Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba hanana maono Alele Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba hanana maono nogolo
Alagbe papa
Amalesho mukata so amane yamude Amano magba foto gbana molo Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba hanana maono America matuo 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 Alele Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba hanana maono nogolo Yawalesho mukata so amale Amana magba foto gbana molo Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba hanana maono Alele Daniel Fomakpo Jonya gbana na maono nogolo
Oh, ti amalesho mukata
strong man on Ŋdi. Amano magbo photo bana molo. Daniel from Akpo. Yakuba na maono no galo.
Alele Daniel Ponakpo. Yakuga na maono no ge.
Evia Malaysia, Mukata, so Hamalayu. Amano magbo photo bana mala. Daniel from Akpo. Yakuba na maono. Alele Daniel from Akpo. Kunya bana na maono no galo. Mukata so Hamalayu. Amano magbo photo bana mala. Daniel from Akpo. Yakuba na maono. Oh, we're grabbing your bags, I did. Oh, never got it. Look when you did my go. Oh, we're grabbing your bags, I did. Oh, never got it. Look when you did my go. Hallelujah. Daniel from a fire. You're born and I'm on no. If you have a lesson, look at us, so I'm a new. I'm a normal ball for the banana, Daniel from Yakuba and Amara. Daniel from Yakuba and Amara.
I like my papa.
Look at us, so I'm a normal ball for the banana, Daniel from Yakuba and Amara. May you come at you. America Matuo, America Matuo, America Matuo, America Matuo, America Matuo, America Matuo, America Matuo. I don't know, Daniel from Aqua, Yakuba and Amor no Guru. Mukata so Hamalayu. Amano magbo photo bana mala. Daniel from Akpo. Yakuba na maono. Alele Daniel from Akpo. Jonya bana na maono no garo. Oh, Tiabalesho. Mukata so Hamalayu. Amano magbo photo bana mala. Daniel from Akpo. Yakuba na maono no garo. Oh, we're grabbing your bags,
Majujru, minha pelo fafião, minha pelo meu pupu, ale ai male ke tu kuklo apa tu klo ngoli am no ongrom chonchi darafuma. Ke Baumia is MPP's strongest candidate for 2028 presidential election. Dr. Amin Adam. Baumia is MPP's strongest presidential candidate for 2028 election. Dr. Amin Adam. Dr. Amin Adam ikenye duko pe ka chikpolaga ike hodo le Kenneth Oforiatta shi ke duko plola hoho nanado dankwa kufa do dashi keninchi ala Ghana to playon to so takwa hamano logo na shinje wanya gbomile ke Amin Adam gbogbombe ale nwo poma ba mi akonya me ka chofla ka na MPP to nya ha fi mo na pa yo la ko ke daga yo gbona le potom me. Vote buying, vote influencing is still common in Ghana's party politics, Dr. Osei Kwapong. Dr. Osei Kwapong ha global gachocho ko fla ko da gachocho ko blamumbo da kona me ke nye Ghana la wu ga le miapa akoda ho biblo makokoko eyema totro reke kpom iken totro go biare ke ike anabe akarejibe akoyo da mimila odam le nyate fomu ta nya wele GBC Ghana online ngarma la fman di heo ke ni oglocho akpada solema gan ike yijicho le Flax Staff House alo fi ke jira pe du projia le gain e jeje mafia du kopla la wi me so la wi me e pa parento professor Nana Jeno Popo Ajima la wi me tai was an all white program. President John Mahama on Wednesday January 7 marked 1 year in office with a non-denominational Thanksgiving service held at the forecourt of the Jubilee House in Accra. The service, attended by government officials, traditional leaders, and religious representatives, celebrated the achievements of his administration during its first year and provided an occasion to recommit to governance focused on integrity, inclusivity, and service to Ghanaians. Nya glomala we etaponya katakwe ma echoke vaya du koprola John Dramani Mahama Esra Lordina Mahama ipakbarento Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman bele du dola du magao minister Jehose vovovo klo pe abapopo to kata o fucho the Flagstaff as alo Jubilee House ke kodakuna mau da por kai ke vai ta alika mau from to John Dramani Mahama kwa koklote yo mia aide My Joy Online yakbon kawele My Joy Online ndia. What we know about the facility holding Ken Ofori-Atta here Mafia, what we know about the facility holding Ken Ofori-Atta, the detention center law Gaho ikele Virginia le US Ewenyigba Mafia ke ma John va un kukwara henwo do cho ma hokyo ko dome be mi o nya cho fie ko le Ken Ofori-Atta ko daro o enyehi ta mi ha ko nyebe ashisu Ken Ofori-Atta mi pon le Kenya ige. US immigration authorities detained Ken Ofori-Atta over visa status agajeje Mafia majima story ma ke alabe enya pa fo bubu blombe ole Ken Ofori-Atta de e pe visa lo mozogbane vi pe kukunchi nana mo jeje mata majo miapuma alabe le Kenya te pala miapu ya de jesio nya te ko to former finance minister Ken Ofori Arta has been detained by the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement over questions surrounding the status of his stay in the country, his legal team has confirmed. According to a statement released on the matter, Mr. Oforiatta is currently cooperating fully with ICE while his lawyers engage the authorities to resolve the issue as quickly as possible. ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. The statement explained that Mr. Oforiatta has a pending petition for adjustment of status, a process under the U.S. law that allows an individual to remain legally in the country beyond the validity of an initial visa. His legal team says this is common immigration procedure and expects the matter to be resolved expeditiously. The development comes against the backdrop of serious health challenges that have kept the former minister in the United States since January 2025. Mr. Oforiatta had been undergoing medical treatment after being diagnosed with prostate cancer. Medical sources say the diagnosis was confirmed in March 2025 following MRI scans and biopsy that showed signs of cancer progression. He subsequently underwent a radical prostatectomy on Friday, June 13, at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota. Doctors described the surgery as a critical intervention after tests revealed an increased spread of cancer cells in the prostate. Takbir kwa ole ken Oforiatta susu italien ba mozo gbane ke ji ozon afi America du koma emchi afia ba jebo gbogbo ga ba ho du koma no pe magbede de gbane yehi ngaka gbogbo maten ho afi nkakade de atali ke pasanyala onglo pan dare tu aja ba ni anya na ne ke Wɔna shai mashame kele du koma me e kapon kakade ko ajabo troyi aba hogbane aka na susuaro ta ele ye yo panya ma enye pe lamasenya akloli sesenya de honi de ata o toni le pe jimu ton ikele pe ikamo vai me aka dokita ogbo benero ma we ne mo ne funto ala ba bi makuma kware e chacham le ongom de ata ajabo yo alam kurang odoni ni ata ma ko bomba gara hauro ifia nkeke ya debo jebo bro e ma gbo jeboli ala ba ajese voa yo se nyala ngo gwana dura tare to agbo gbombo enmanye nwi ke jona da menye nyare ke onyo ta fia ba la nwi a bro mi le ma menye red alert are ka lo gbana re ke chumya ko jirudu alo jiru fe senyala gan ogbo ko roro wa fiolio yin to yo gbane ke ja mozo gbane ko kuku nyai ta doctor if senyala ko gbane yo nglenye Minka Premo Osei Bonso Bruce Catlin and Partners. Minka Premo Osei Bonso Bruce Catlin and Partners. Lawyers, notaries, trademark agents, real estate company secretaries, insolvency practitioners. Public notice. The United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, as of yesterday, detained the former Minister of Finance, Mr. Oforiatta, regarding the status of his current stay in the United States. His legal team is in contact with ICE and expects the matter to be resolved expeditiously. Oforiatta has a pending petition for adjustment of status, which authorizes a person to stay in the U.S. legally past the period of validity of their visa. Under U.S. law, a change of status by this method is common. The public is therefore advised to know that Mr. Oforiatta is a law-abiding person and is fully cooperating with ICE to have the matter resolved. Signed, Justice Kusi Minka Premo, Esquire, 7th January 2026. Senyala ganye ke ganye wondrola ikan kwenye Kusi Minka Premo. Yo kenye senyala ganye yo kero Immigration and Customs Enforcement toji alaba yo kpota nenya ora shiken Oforiatta nchi ni nyama joge na ko gani ayo li alade jiru ma ponse agarama alabocho ba Ghana do hia ba ken furiata na no fuma kokoko afia potanye panya mata ba Ghana troya kana ojobo moten de gbalun mi la planya o jejem la ya valonji chonchi yo mene mon popo ba on America du ko mo jo o tutu ya ba Ghana paso sadi la ke no gola la ke nyanyao mi ma joge na apo ga ni. Another bus truck smuggling over 1,000 ammunition to northern Ghana from Accra intercepted. Ogala huare yika gacho aba tuak bereka jo gaina de jo baoji le gain trobai la fia nyanya kamo jemiajo. Discipline, not politics, is powering Ghana's second coming, Franklin Kujo. Dokuisi du dollar yo ka denanku du ploro shak du ploro mala Ghana yiko na be CDD no imani Ghana for Domega Franklin Kujo apongbe dokui jidudu hehe ye nanam mahama for via plomole akohea afochom menye dunya hehe fanya yenye. Safe hands on the purse, Franklin Kujo, on why Mohammed's return feels different. IMF is real driver of Ghana's stability, not government genius, says Tia Kabiru. Tia Kabiru Fomcho. Agwagwa IMF gayo domula nami, pradamyo domula nami na mo kakano mala koma. Menye mama ojiru na nakomo. Ke ma tong tu gbogbo yoko ga lecho nyagra nyamo ve na ilia de kajare wu strong de kajare ha wu strong ya yo hiavi kra ahiamo kole de kajare wu yo hiavi alo shavi echova yela ba gbaba ma shireke ron krinchini albo doegbo do amanya kemiako apo enyauta. Another bus smuggling over 1,000 ammunition to northern Ghana from Accra intercepted. Another bus truck smuggling over 1,000 ammunition to northern Ghana from Accra has been intercepted by the police at the Asankare barrier in the Ashanti region. Police personnel on duty at the Asankare police barrier intercepted a Kia Grand Bird Benz bus with registration number AK130912. It had 1,050 AAA and 88 cartridge ammunition. The bus was being driven by Mohammed Ghazali, age 42, with his assistant Mohammed Jabir, 22. It had 45 passengers on board. A police situational report seen by Graphic Online indicated that the vehicle was traveling from Accra to Tamale en route to Savelugu. During the routine check, officers became suspicious that the driver might be conveying incriminating items. The divisional commander was immediately informed and subsequently arrived at the scene, together with the Joasu district commander and the Joasu police crime officer. Upon their arrival, an extensive search on the vehicle was conducted. The situational report stated, during the search, a sack was opened and it contained 1,050 rounds of AAA and BB cartridge ammunition. When the driver was quizzed, he told the police that the sack and the contents were brought to the station by an unknown person as a parcel to be delivered to one old boy in Tamale. The bus was immediately impounded and the ammunition was retained as exhibits. The suspects are currently in police custody, assisting with ongoing investigations according to the situational report. Ola huare kenye bas lo bo mo yo kumiracha rokola labo yutomba sene bo lo bo abe metro bus ale Metromas vumo per o yina ɖe dzogbaji lɔƒo ke eye ke kpovitɔ kpɔ wobuna za be fitia ɖa nɔ dzim ta woto ʋua ke wobe yewo ne tse ʋua me wo ʋua me tsantsa ʋu ko va ʋu kotoku aɖe ko kpe le kotokua me edu gbogbo etu gbogbo amewo vɔ̃ɖiwo wo le kotokua me ke yewo dzro nyamewo ku nyamewo hebia drɔva be nke na fi wolo ŋuiɔ ɖa ko bo me na nya ke tso nyama ŋuti o ta ame aɖe koe va be yene tso ŋua kɔ yi ne ame le dzogbedzi ama ŋkɔ nye oboy ta agba oboy gba ye tsɔ agba kɔ yina ɖe oboy ɖe ya ta yemenye nya ɖeke tso kotokua kple emeŋuwo ŋuti o yo ke ne lala ɖe edze be woato ʋua ame sia ame ke le ʋua me na ɖi ta kpovitɔ na ame sia ame ke le ʋua me ɖi abe wole basa kɔ da ɖe kɔna me wo nya me dzrom alo driver kple yo mate wo katã wole kpovitɔwo ƒe asi me hena enume dzodzro. Nyaselawo eƒo ganyi do dzodzi nam be mage ɖe nyadzɔdzɔ ɖe me gake wonye be yi tsatsa mia ŋuti ta maƒo do ŋutsutsu kpe aɖe metrɔ va nu kpɔm ne dunyahelawo be woge ɖe mia dzi ale be miatso edunyawo me. Do ŋku dzi be Ewenyigba TV wo yabelɔ dzi ya ne mia kpɔm le ega mia ŋkɔ sem le Facebook ne yi Facebook ɖe kpɔ bia like, comment and share and that's how we do it. Tony Magbonya Mai Mava.
Strong manu nyamuri amano magba foto gbana molo danye fomakpo yakuba hanana maono nogalo
alele danye fomakpo yakuga nana maono noge
evi amalesho mukata so amale amano magba foto gbana mala danye fomakpo yakuba hanana maono alele danye fomakpo kunya gbana na maono nogalo evi amalesho mukata so amale amano magba foto gbana mala danye fomakpo yakuba hanana maono oh wagba mi abazo ajeye lokonya dizuma gawa oh wagba mi abazo ajeye lokonya dizuma gawa alele danya famapa yungaba na maono mogolo ebi abalesio lukata so amane yamude amano magba foto gbana mala danya famapa yakuba hanana maono alele danya famapa yakuba hanana maono mogolo
alagbe kokoko
alesio lukata so amane yamude amano magba foto gbana mala danya famapa yakuba hanana maono America matuo 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 alala danya famapa yakuba na maono nogalo yawalesho mukata so amale amano magba foto gbana mala danya famapa yakuba hanana maono alala danya famapa jonya gbana na maono nogalo
oh tirawalesho
mukata so amale amano magba foto gbana mala danya famapa yakuba hanana maono oh wagba mi abazo ajeye lokonya dizuma gawa oh wagba mi abazo ajeye lokonya dizuma gawa alele danya famapa yakuba hanana maono nogalo strong man on Ŋdi. Amano magbo photo bana molo. Daniel for my po. Yakuba na maono no galo.
Alele Daniel for my po. Yakuga na maono no ge.
Eviamelesio mukata so amale Ŋdi. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel for my po. Yakuba na maono no ge. Alele Daniel for my po. Kunya bana na maono no galo. Mukata so amane Ŋdi. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel for my po. Yakuba na maono. Oh, wagaba nyabaza jeye. Nyabaza jeye. Lokonya dizumaga wade. Oh, wagaba nyabaza jeye. Nyabaza jeye. Lokonya dizumaga wade. Alele kanya fama pa. Yakuba na maono no golo. Ebiabalesio mukata so amane Ŋdi. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel for me po. Yakuba na maono no ge. Alele Daniel for me po. Yakuba na maono no gelo.
Alagbe papa
Lenso mukata so amane Ŋdi. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel for me po. Yakuba na maono no ge. America matuo. 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 Alala danya fama Yakuba na maono no galo. Yawaleso mukata so amane Ŋdi. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel for my po. Yakuba na maono no ge. Alala Daniel for me po. Jonya bana na maono no galo. Oh, Yawaleso mukata so amane Ŋdi. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel for me po. Yakuba na maono no ge. Oh, wagaba nyabaza jeye. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel for me po. Yakuba na maono. Oh, wagaba nyabaza jeye. Nyabaza jeye. Lokonya dizumaga wade. Oh, wagaba nyabaza jeye. Nyabaza jeye. Lokonya dizumaga wade. Alele Daniel for me po. Yakuba na maono no gelo. Ebiabalesio mukata so amane Ŋdi. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel for me po. Yakuba na maono no ge. Alele Daniel for me po. Yakuba na maono no gelo.
Alagbe papa
Lenso mukata so amane Ŋdi. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel for me po. Yakuba na maono no ge. America matuo. 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 Alala Daniel for my po. Yakuba na maono no gelo. Yawaleso mukata so amane Ŋdi. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel for my po. Yakuba na maono no ge. Alala Daniel for me po. Jonya bana na maono no gelo. Oh, Yawaleso mukata so amane no magbo godo bana mala danya famiko yakubana na mauna no wa baba ya bazo ajeye yo ta onya bazo ajeye ro konya jidu magao ajeye wa baba ya bazo ajeye yo ta onya bazo ajeye ro konya jidu magao ajeye alele danya famiko yakubana na mauna no ebi amele iso mukata so amanu yamude amano mago godo bana mala danya famiko yakubana na mauna ta so amanu yamude amano mago foto bana molo danya famako yakubana na mauna no galo
alele danya famako yakugana na maono no ge
ebi amele iso mukata so amala yamude amano mago godo bana mala danya famiko yakubana na mauna alele danya famako kunya bana na mauna no galo ebi amele iso mukata so amala yamude amano mago godo bana mala danya famiko yakubana na mauna oh wa baba nya bazo ajeye nya bazo ajeye ro konya jidu magao ajeye oh wa baba nya bazo ajeye nya bazo ajeye ro konya jidu magao ajeye alele danya famako yakubana na mauna no golo ebi amalesio mukata so amana yamude amano magbo godo bana mala danya famiko yakubana na mauna alele danya famiko yakubana na mauna no golo
alagbe papa
amalesio mukata so amana yamude amano magbo godo bana mala danya famiko yakubana na mauna America matuo 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 alala danya famako yakubana na mauna no galo yawalecho mukata so amana yamude amano magbo godo bana mala danya famako yakubana na mauna alala danya famiko jonya bana na mauna no galo oh yawalecho mukata so amana yamude amano magbo godo bana mala danya famiko yakubana na mauna no galo wa baba nya bazo ajeye yo ta onya bazo ajeye ro konya jidu magao ajeye wa baba nya bazo ajeye yo ta onya bazo ajeye ro konya jidu magao ajeye alele danya famako yakubana na mauna no galo ebi amele iso mukata so amana yamude amano mago godo bana mala danya famiko yakubana na mauna ta so amanu yamude amano magbo foto bana molo danya famako yakubana na mauna no galo
alele danya famako yakugana na maono no ge
ebi amele iso mukata so amala yamude amano magbo godo bana mala danya famiko yakubana na mauna alele danya famako kunya bana na mauna no galo ebi amele iso mukata so amala yamude amano magbo godo bana mala danya famiko yakubana na mauna oh wa baba nya bazo ajeye nya bazo ajeye ro konya jidu magao ajeye oh
The Furata is currently cooperating with the ICE while his lawyers engage the authorities to resolve the issue as quickly as possible. The statement explains that Mr. Furata has a pending petition for adjustment of status, a process under U.S. law that allows an individual to remain legally in the country beyond the validity of an initial visa. His legal team says this is a common immigration procedure. Ye pasanyala wo blomba yo nyaba la America du ko na mare zomo ye more de ko ne alonka kai ko ne bo no du ko mame di ko ngore famoso bana ma va ya o yo bo trova o de afi aro ayi de du ko ke ne agba na ma gbo bo woni mo de bubu maten wo yo saliba o tere du doma gaunchi albo gbo akparen shane ke hwiaro e o mo la fi mata wu va jobe nke ko ne va yo lifia ka ye yo fa ya fa senyala yo ba kwa kwa jembe yo gere America du ko fa senyala pro du ga ka pona mozo nya ji pro suba wo agubo ne ke hwiare ne wo no America du ko menya nya gbanto le miabo ke nyamo ko gbanto ke le bonye enye honorable King David Nogbe ikenye organizer na chichina mechang tome le fia NPP tobe chichina mechang tome for organizer le bonye honorable Wezo
yo Tony edo agbendi now le nyape nyasela le nyape edo wala okata agbendi ne evenu to meduko America okata ile Ewenyigba TV sem ile plano medu agbendi na Tony mega de akpene mawu bebe ega na mi no se ye gaba kukule fi ajuro nyame be mi a pe nya sela ucha wanya ni ko le ji le edukome nike ma bulalo nya ike ekoda de nyishia me kareji be menye enya onyo ike ewa nupunu enye nya ike ejona nenye be enye mozola anya be nya ya ukata ejona nukajo niva seme alo nya takaka de fiabe ofuriata evano edole ata egere America du come bene ya adagbele eyeduku le mama enya bubudo ga kudemuti abe amerikenye mi ape eganyaji pola le epado ikebayi ata du kon ha elemonu pobe do mahi atoroba alebe enyamekuku ike anon afiabe eda sigame alume da sigama nyape hon drope ya akpogbo kake de epe lame masenta meta ntorova eike epe visa ha bele ike mile sefifila agbalevi ike anamo ibe wano America dukoma agbalevi echa abe ebaku kake nu ike mile sefifila enyebe ole bobulo be eike agbalevi ekwa menyeba ofori atadu ko bubola nko mede afodeko mo ike nu wato be wa gbogbo agbaledie bone be wa no America du come akọ edoyoyo la be pe doctor enekele enyata kaka yiji alunius kedomi agba akọbe our be operation de kurane alebe they are attending to that before these incidents happen. Assurance from epe lawyers were oglobe enya ya menye enya de ka onu alo enya sesende ka onu ta nule enya mede alo nule ni mozo afodebe America dukoa wata wanuka a excel furiata pe stay in America be watan ada dole do ko mi de afi ava Ghana ya ta ne mi senya ya nyime ko sebe do mahi anye jijo popo na mi Ghana to be enya ya jo. The question is, it is all about papers he anamo ibe wano America to come. So let's see what happens. And I want to see, I don't know whether the Ghanaian authorities will take the opportunity to say so far as Sonia detained, he should be returned to Ghana. But notwithstanding that, whether ever Ghana or never Ghana, anyone no I'm a seven, a feeble drop at our nuka, at our adron volupuli, na medele dole, he level dropulila, Lidi yenya ikawe abi la ike wa demula, ma taun ade tututa, se lemon popo libe, na medele dole, anamon popo ibe wa nuka, wa atrite dokwe, ahaya. Afinenye be adron ta dukumia pena be from today going day nuka be lawyers wole wa be what will be the outcome ale be mi apitinya pena be elemi aga apunju apama toni
yo akpen King David ma jiba ma bia onya ka vare cho nyayo ke na blonchi onya nyayo ke ma follow nya alo mkuma aglobe oforiata lele meka nyayo ke kurenchi le Ghana fia le OSP alo jirupo donga ke kuna ameo ke blashire duga me fo nu ona mo hekro yibo mabia abe ame ke nya dum gan ke kpo du ko fo ganya o chi wo do kwekwe ple du ko la hoho nana do dan kwa kufuado zomo ile gbeta du kome ye o gamsube o mozo gbale yike na omo de na ko zomo yike ku na wo nchi do alo na gbugbo ahogban ye meto na ka chonchi o basere fifia ye basere fifia o va job na nonyi ano du koma me o kaka nkeke na va de nkeke na va ye agbome ova no lem mkpobe de o mahia enya yo ke kuranwe ena be ale ko gbo khomorere alo den ke jin no America to come mete wom kabakaba ala ba ma mkpedi onye me sha me jeshi la mo sha mo go sha go no Ministry of Foreign Affairs no US Embassy no nya contact Ghana ko eje bo nya banka ame mkpedi onye nke na fia me agbegbe ke nya former finance minister na ko ka de ko hwe ame ebo menye dumega ikenya bubuma honorable mi yona we
Tony abe enya fefima na be mi khale news ke bi ba do mi abonira I think a lawyer all about be they are on the process of what na you extend FST in America na ka dokumenta ka USA at the time pay immigration to anka o lew alo opo ta menyebe ofuriata na egbebe yema wa yepa gbalevi ke anamo ya no America ele agbalevi la wa ke at the time he immigration to tria he was not having the papers before then. If you read we read the story very well, ofuriata is on the process of acquiring or for extension to stay in America bene atampo na continue with his treatment. And if you read further, it was also stated in the news where even Kra Owa operation and they are monitoring the operations and also Oga dictate edolele bubuwe ikele epela me ike ohiabe dokita wa akpobo ta menyebe ofuriata na egbebe yemawa agbano process where otuna afi agbalema kana osi alo amesi. He was on the process of acquiring those papers before he was arrested and detained by the immigration officers of America. So, in actual fact, he was on the process of extending his stay in America. Not that he refused to go or to do something about his papers that will allow him to stay in America. He was on the process.
ya me kpoe dzedzesi nana me xlẽ gbalẽ ke yeƒe senyalawo kɔ da ɖe dua dza hã ele asinye me xlẽ nyi gblɔm le ko wo nanam dua nenya be woli ale be wobe customs kple immigration dɔmegãwo ƒe alɔ kple wo nɔnɔewo hafi heli ke wo gbɔgblɔm be ele out of status alo ŋkeke de be wòdogo dukɔ me. Evɔ yewo nya be eseli bena ame ƒe ŋkeke da wòdogo dukɔ me vɔ ɖe susua ɖo tamete dodogo ye nye eƒe dɔléle nye edze be woɖe afɔ ɖo ale be wogbɔ axɔ gbalẽ ta yewo dze afɔ ɖe agɔme gake yewo mekpɔ ta nɛ o ŋkeke hege yi gblɔm le nyi be ɖe abe dumegã yi ke wòdɔ kplikplikpli kple dukɔkpɔla xoxoa mewɔ be ŋukpedodo ame ɖokui alo ame ɖokui ƒe ŋkɔ ƒoɖiƒoɖi ne ya anɔ amelélawo ƒe asime alo anɔ gaxɔme fifia detention center ye wònye woléna ame yiwo ke le out of status wodena teƒe ma for several reasons mewɔ abe ŋukpedodo ame ɖokui avlododo ame ɖokui alo ŋukpedodo dukɔe na.
No. In all things, la Ejebene accept the Oforiata Chai Amebeton. And Oforiata as a person is not above the laws of America or that of Ghana or of the world. No, he's not above. So I think the immigration officers are doing their job. The good aspect of the new Enyebe, why? Oforiata is on the process of renewing his stay in America. But before then, well, nimepo nkwe dodo alo enyabubu deke lenyayame ike afiabe edo nkwe doko.
Alo fodi dukopo.
No, me fodi dukopo nko in any way. He is as an individual of this country, and for that matter, he is no more the finance minister by the way. Even then, if he were to be the finance minister, still like he's a human being. The law, wa law deke here treat honorable, especially than other ordinary citizens in the world or in America. Everybody is equal before the law. So in this case, detention is never meant for goats. You cannot detain goats. It's only human beings that you detain for other reasons. So if this reason demands that Oforiata should be detained and checked, he was given the permission. In Ghana here, when he was about to leave, we wrote a letter to the appropriate cortex and departments to ask for permission to go near $100. So I think by the close of the day, Oforiata wa release be wa ide epe lamese abapo epe lamese sembo. I was also informed from a reliable source where even today he was supposed to attend a hospital for some other scanning and checkups today. So I think America, I know how the human rights laws works in America, except that it doesn't work elsewhere. In America, themselves, they think those in America, they are supposed to be protected and others are not supposed to be protected. I believe strongly by the close of the day, Oforiata will be released to continue his treatment in America.
Akpa maso nyao abale kena global human rights alo lokushi pe abroad so kata don America pe but manyanyo be immigration laws also work in America.
Yes.
As well as criminal laws. Amagbogbo o nyamcho America Roma va Ghana tom chacham yinde nyape retoro fon to mafia kata. So America knows what they are about. Ke ni ke be mag bloko ni ba mi mase nyare ke cho ICE boharo immigration and customs enforcement to boharo ye be lawyer yo gbo mi senyale ta nenya de immigration to shioglo nkaka me ha mi segele do program de bom ha which obviously it's possible because na immigration so hali na dalegia. The issue is that Oforiata is out of status. Nkakeneni ko jobo no America. No nyi gboji. Evoa omo dashi nchi alum bubo nenkeke omo denkeke jino omo demagbene bene nonyo. So as it stands is an offense. under the immigration laws of America. A process I go malo jagbabe a ho kekeren kekejiga ko me twena o bukaka nkekade a sanje baje na dogo come.
No,
I mean so me le alo.
it is
Na nkekede oba esabe afina no du come agbeji aje na trona yi aho megbedegbane.
allo
Aje na vitamin 2 be fa o visa expire. Instead of na travel, I renew over visa, maintain renew. I can throw immigration, but this is so critical issue. Health is one of them. They are that one now banning from immigration. My woman vow.
he has done that.
He has done what?
He has done that. He has applied for extension of his
No,
stay.
many application, but he has not been given extra days to stay beyond the visa.
Tony, let's look at it perspectively. Within all these things, gradually, I think that nkekede sunule nenyabe yibe agbalevile kutube yima because of your condition you cannot return home and come back ola nkekede sunule uyebe na tender allo na put in application for extension of stay.
Only if a lawyer only, but always gakai umakutani okunka kavade yeta olemdo alagbanam.
That one is over to Oforiata, his lawyers, and Oforiata himself, and then the immigration officers.
Definitely.
So
You
you
see, because me from na mo soncho mi agbo bonya agbo mi la bo lem daddy chia. It a ni ke banle ko fasara nyalong blo or elem. America, you're out of status. You have a certain number of days to renew. You have not renewed. You have not renewed your visa. The immigration is not aware that this is the situation. Exactly. As a form of a penalty. Afi no shirega mo na no nya. Once you are out of status, I
think Oforiata has paid all this money. So just that maybe the documents were not
didn't come out.
Come out. That is a process. So and I think that is a problem. He has paid, he has applied. I think just that to confirm, like just that the Agbalame do kaba so they will be going to the assistant to see that really they apply on time, really they pay, really they does he qualify for extension. All those things will be something that the immigration officers and the lawyers will be look at and the outcome. Even then, if Oforiata can no longer stay in America, and America thinks he has overstayed and he's not supposed to stay, he's a Ghanaian. He can be deported to Ghana.
Yes,
there is no problem about it.
Yes.
And even in Ghana, it doesn't mean if you are sick, you should be forced to go to court or to be detained. It is not part of
no. Emma nyabubu ema ni blom le fiakwa enyaye epe lawyer magboglon he blom ba ni epe lawyer glo eji ko mi chachi terun fumbo.
No. The detractors of Oforiata what are not jijo probably by now. For all you know, Tony, for all you know, Lamia to open to gizigidi do fimana. All the plane me here America, I many over China immigration talk. You let even you drop or plate and you.
Otawere.
They can do it.
Eta I'm strong me katamile. Amu mi anko sem. Nanya US. Nanya sukuvi nanya I-20 enyo visa. Afi visa na expire 21 days afi visa na expire. Ejo na ide immigration to bobo. If visa expire mlo, jibe aga no yin. Oba susuka tafi. Fia yoba egala sukuma. Cho IDV, cho admission letter. Fia yoba egala sukuma. Le dogo sukuma ka jom le suku never de jo. Ogbogo wejo, ongroga no wejo. Akana jingpi bu kakaka nkekade. Kola ejeseta yeta ole na medo. Akana nkekamedewa omonego. Mima atapo mu abeka America domagan ro munye nyon mole. Ta no nya loko nkekede. Neneme. Ke no na gbona Ghana vage pletomo eje bo yi de hom. Itamo be akpare ka ko pon mi le nya e ke lawyer gbo. Eje wo play hom. Omo lega ko acho sa do ro ke ba shimo ko ga ide hom. Ogbre pa paji. Ife lawyer no gbre pa paji. Afi America ji ru fe do fe ke pona mo fe lipo chocho. Oji oho ga ge nya mo fu. Afi ofia choke. Bo ame a o nya majo. Afi no ko ga Ghana ko ga Ghana. Evo dono pe koti kple maimaya eta police hospital lido na be ipela mokokomo eje be Ghana pe povito fo konji ha ogere nyama mo pe be ale katututue enyale dono enyenya tepe amono na handcuff me obla na ore bachinchi ono nya drum no lawyer ba bia na onya oyi na nyaji ta ame meka nyanye be fia mete blogbo ajinya jom be olo foriata ni hia konye be ejesa na jesa de asemonke watangato akpla ko Ghana tane OSP ha ta jegagere amovuma yafuma onye salema no way dakana manye sanye mo kama jebono we alo ekekwe
oh nenye sanye ma what am we there is something men of Furiata is not above the law the laws of Ghana for that matter me apete me ape wish nyebe enya ika o kudefo Furiata ika onye finance minister me apete pe didi nyebe nebu bova Ghana epe la mene sene ba Ghana no aba afis the ebon dropper let me ku ebe enya ika o kudemu alo nya ika o gbolo lebe ekudemu de nya tepeye alo alapaya dake until bova Ghana udron le player ni mata nya be nya tepe alo enya alapa ta enye mi apete pe wish be monu popo nesu esi kulmia o hansi le mi adotoi le mi akwera be enya ika o mi anovi NDC tole bogbolo be enye fiafi efi du kogala mi apete to me NDC
to nya gloma
yes of course
kisia jabe ko nya vede alo
what of the attorney general
tobo kisia jabe henyave
kisia jabe ya henyave
NDC to
matanglo be NDC to alo menye NDC to
no nke na nyacho kisia jabe nchi
kisia jabe me anye the OSP boss
eme bia me afi oba gere do po ma bo do ngane party kame o no nya
nyemenya be eno party de kama Ghana vigo nyemenya
okay ta bia menye NDC to chonya ve OSP
I think NDC to jela day out the attorney general at a press conference wale Furiata case yes I think they have interest in it. They were the first person who said oh Furiata la ewanuke yes OSP chego eyache yideme pobe oh enyada only ujeba Furiata na wanuka never dem le bon but OSP made the press conference wale Furiata esteem OSP may come out to come and tell
my OSP fugitive of justice may jemagoma
ejegome accepted like OSP never chinemi agana tawobe yule Furiata yometi na yule kaka Furiata la egai lawyer ganganga pedi we no defend la it wasn't coming from the outfit of
alabe nya azorangota magbona fifile
okay
ta strong amanu nyamuri amanu magbo foto gbana molo Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba na maono no galo
alele Daniel Fomakpo Yakuga na maono no ge
evi amalesho mukata so amalaye amanu magbo foto gbana mala Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba na maono alele Daniel Fomakpo kunya gbana na maono no galo evi amalesho mukata so amalaye amanu magbo foto gbana mala Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba na maono oh wagba mi abazo ajeye lo ko mi adi dumaga wa oh wagba mi abazo ajeye lo ko mi adi dumaga wa alele Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba na maono no golo ebi amalesio lukata so amane amanu magbo foto gbana mala Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba na maono alele Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba na maono no golo
alagbe popopo
lenso mukata so amale amanu magbo foto gbana mala Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba na maono America matuo 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 alele Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba na maono no golo yawalesho mukata so amane amanu magbo foto gbana mala Daniel Fomakpo Yakuba na maono alele Ta strong manu nyamuri. Amano magbo photo bana molo. Daniel Fomakpo. Yakuba hana na maono no galo.
Alele Daniel Fomakpo. Yakuga na maono no ge.
Evi amalesho mukata so amalaye mure. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel Fomakpo. Yakuba hana na maono no galo. Alele Daniel Fomakpo. Kunya bana na maono no galo. Evi amalesho mukata so amalaye mure. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel Fomakpo. Yakuba hana na maono no galo. Oh, wababa nyabaga jeye. Nyabaga jeye. Lokonya dizumaga wade. Oh, wababa nyabaga jeye. Nyabaga jeye. Lokonya dizumaga wade. Alele Daniel Fomakpo. Yakuba hana na maono no galo. Ebi amalesho lukata so amalaye mure. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel Fomakpo. Yakuba hana na maono no galo. Alele Daniel Fomakpo. Yakuba hana na maono no galo.
Alagbe papa.
Amalesho lukata so amalaye mure. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel Fomakpo. Yakuba hana na maono no galo. America matuo. 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 Alele Daniel Fomakpo. Yakuba hana na maono no galo. Yawalesho mukata so amalaye mure. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel Fomakpo. Yakuba hana na maono no galo. Alele Daniel Fomakpo. Jonya bana na maono no galo. Oh, yawalesho mukata so amalaye mure. Amano magbo photo bana mala Daniel Fomakpo. Yakuba hana na maono no galo.
Yo, akpenami. Ewenyigba TV for Ŋdi Wɔna nyaji Tony Magboy ele zokpo ji mia plom. Akpenami baleke mi mia TV a nkose me ne mi mia kpom afisha fi ha. Mi ke mia kose Facebook ami da akpenami baleke mi mia message zo ngrom do da mi. Mekpo message aro ga vale le Facebook mo kata khleke ta adon kuji wona de mi won nya kata mi apo wona nye mashang po wona no wome ta do wo ncho shoulder la WhatsApp le +2332426707773 +2332426707773 alabana kama suko ma khlenge mi kata nyase yo afimia hudu mchuchuma na mienya be mauli hoto wogbai ikenye NDC top nyamdala de kale chichina metiam toma le hofia fikabela le bonye le nyapa za sukwame ta matrode maulinchi alwe iha na de ife mchuchu afiacho nyaike miho nakaka ke chumiacho miabocho America du komo be America to yo ke pona ope du ko pe lifoji bele America jona ope deu ole ken oforiata alave yo mozo gbane ke zamole ko mozo me ko la America fu daka meten va khunka ke yo be on America du komo ke ko de bojo akameten ododoro ta bale chichi nchi be do la America du komo ele wo pashima fifila nyama yen tokwa loyal yen tokwa senyalo ngo ko dare ya imajo mi la fita matrode maulinji wezo
Eu, Tony Mazoromo. Ma anze mongo poje kamando abenti na nyapa nyasalam la umpolo kata. Ya foya ki ya no abenti dia. Maga gbupo. Ta ave vina wonye kumega dogo la ya pala jindia.
Baba Nyina a Harabudia. Ya Amos a story at Chofia. The womb blind number. I'm a natural yento juma. I'm a natural yento a chuma. And for formna, do machido, ya fumato la Ghana. Fuma bolak bell, toll la Ghana. Yurinyo, Togunyo, ka Tenyo, Danya Diao, ya Feliao, ya Gloomy de Suku, so heo, Katao la Ghana Fia. Konyama Joko, Osborne Magate Bogo. Afima ku wombla na fi kaka kwe a look about Joffrey Ken of Furiata na annual America ba Bogo na tozu ka Tony. Look Tony, manya ba Ken of Furiata manya ba ye pa visa abugo anya nyamu myepunchung ha ba visa eka jo zoro afijo America akoto ife visa ku ta no yo nyaro la ba tukpana omo na ijivi ha gbogoga Paomis ayi miajim the special prosecutor jimba na gbono ova konyama mana ne ko never wolo never konyama plus ba ka zamu hoho plus zamu dudu mu fiti yo ka yiji la to come la previous government for anyino yike onye finance minister new york machofo la jirudu mama never konyama plus ba na ka fika agojeje hiala okosa koplama we till today can afford that but you aleko joafi some financial misappropriations especially within the SML contract. Many be substantive issue because the special prosecutor now investigating they needed kind of to return home. Ava kwede ngoma kukunchi. Ake kumya fuba. Ye dollar ungi organize. Egba ike America top digital fuba yo visa ku. Alabama will plan a recovery a woman extension. Kafiaban Kaka, Shimu Heaven on America, Kakada. Could never afford a fun afford a funny callable or drug buff up by now. Ta Odo Shezi are only a direct detention. Nanya. Then yes, such a digital for your boy flabber or can afford and you only has to regular dollar baji. Ta Ovang John la hospital. But super na Ohayako. No, Quaco Bonami Colamiaba, Kaduma Hitolania Bomola, element. Kakemia, yes, sir, reporter, but digital fool like an afford oh my god, dollar. Reporter apa pada kemal di siapa kena furata dollar mu.
That is part of it.
Look, kena furata ting ano America, ano detention in America. Kakema tak buat no yang tu apa Malaysia. So enya mau mulai no. Immigration officers all America wata lek kena furata ada detention. America kakema tak buat Ghana. Ava moyen to hoi ko tu da amro.
Na distinction
na wunyam.
So anya awomblani ba kenofuriata na anonu yo katamatu kakanya ngijo Tony abrunya no ba. Enya bere. Aba jimu da kai ba ya nyamaga nyepa communication officer la otu yama. Ikenya nyepa NDC communication officer. Adugba reda alabo konya ko dashina mi kata ba konyi fafa ya mashamu na pare mi kata mi gana to re sare na pade ye mune mi adugba da bade ale ngwala fula kano furata oba ne nya ko sako pla esemete nka ga ko gba gana wo cho ta mi to gbara ma una pare mi ta mi kata mi e kuruji me gbadobra mayo ka believe the ya de konto ha mi ha mi chifu ra da nyi ba ma wuyo ala dura to mshanguyo ta mala shoba ni jojo rek no frata di fra pa yen to na ngro ba ye pa visa bukaka ka wa li afi o nyo ba le bene awu na to mu a mala shoba gbe ye o domile da anyi ba o to di
togbo nya ta kaka ma ba ngolo bo e ba da fo kaka ma deni
ke Tony
ta o mi gbe na ma mi
Tony ada fo kaka mo ni men na me
Never do.
ta afiaba ayo mo grant aba wish ne ba organ America vasere ba ike ulam khodema afiaba la America
eta ma wewe
me gbogbo ba gba yo domile da le Canada anyi gba o biji de konfrata anyi gba o biji ti bale shoba yete dabia ye ko bia ba wonne mo ne aga no fuma mo tem no ni mo na ga ha ama gbon you follow your all it's a normal process ka amashama go na true look I follow your ho nya ba visa ngugan ka karashim tamiko ya mo no application ma afi no go masage no asa kom ne ya mo were ju ero were jaru ma hin no ne ero na ga no ne dongo kaka mo ne bosere fi ozo wo detention ma no ga kaka kwachi wakoko gbenani na Ghana fia dokumya badura mana no zesi no plus ba na body nyo mye na ga ono yo fa fama ye nto yo fama kumi dagaro ababo boy kala si na Ghana fia fima kumi dagaro afi na nyara le amano bia dokumi bena damana mi le ko dwafie ga gbogbo mi kana ka SMA to de le ko dwafie ye shida magawo le ko dwafie ko ga mona mo ne wo fo no aka dem ambulance o kemi plan ambulance papa to wa khoshe ambulance antore le ko dwafie ga mo kata u yine ne ma ne wo fo no aka dem na mi ayo ka mi atu national cathedral ga yo kata mi gbere le ko dwafie ga u yine ne ma ye shida magawo for lugu multi-purpose dam nya people $12 million ma ka wo kana mo ka amobunu wudo o do araka ha ma yi ti o le ko dwafie ma ka wo ka fo na fa fia mi ma ko nya ko gara ma wo shi a Japan royalties agreement $12 million yeah abuna mafi ye da shega mokata onchi meyoko chogana mgba ye cholo meyoko chogana na fiami na nya ko kala mo shala ba to cover guy taxpayers money mata abuna man ma ko $12 million ma ata to agenda won ma to tete o ma ton $12 million ata wu agenda won ma ton ta nimi chole ka polugu we got to the Japan royalties. That's $24 million. A gama a complete of our agenda or more. That never them fee go to the near way, not got to the coy to come and you at Bernard Jajina to come view. The Catalan means Jinazomi, it could be a conofrata Jimna, Maramareko, Bonovade, or the handcuff. Akula de Gakoma, Vileke to get you an air conofrata like a book. Wo nke amare ko ga suma menye ma jimile mo kaka yi ko eta global e ga ya contract ya me yo ko contract anenye yo chuba ro do ta yo ka fane menye ba wo ka fane a afima wo do kala ba kene furata na fum chamba na fum la amaji na nya ko garamasi enya ya yi ko nye jijimba na gbono ba aba ko mo na mi ko na fo gbo me bo babidi ba bo ta yo va jola fia nya makpomba anyigba bridge dui yema into ngulukiba ka apa stay in America nka kadem ya mo lia direct detention no togbiyo no semyan ko ntia mayo kataka chifurenya na odo da kasesa mucha ni biamu la bonu nemu ya ga America de boga ne na no la masem no ko gbe na mi afa nyina afa nyama wuammo afa nyama wuammo da gbova fa nyanto mi atoe mana na me na gbova fa king pere nye ha dogbe ara pere nyanchi kana furata na gbova fa ne ba pere gana fa tutu
akpe nyasala honorable Mao Lee hoto wogbe wa mfuema nyese yo micho en onyaba ndc to plan bi to le kwanya fiata ma mi gere ndc fa agblema we afia ga troga la MPP fa agblema ava umure MPP fa agblema ma mi wona wogema ta howide.com story areke kokwa no mungo image me akora statue unveiled in honor of Jerry John Rawlings. Statue unveiled in honor of Jerry John Rawlings. A full-size statue of the late Ghanaian leaves a space for reflecting on Ghana's political journey. Rawlings, who led Ghana for 19 years, is remembered for his bold leadership style and advocacy for social justice. He played a significant role in Ghana's transition to democracy and was instrumental in promoting economic recovery and national pride. The unveiling ceremony drew a large gathering of residents, traditional leaders, party faithfuls, and admirers of the late statesman. Speakers at the event paid tribute to Rawlings' contributions to democratic governance, accountability in public office, and his dedication to improving the lives of ordinary Ghanaians. The special guest of honor there was Honorable James Gunu, Volta Regional Minister, among others, who paid glowing tributes to Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. Takbira kwa umepata kandranya de da Parks and Gardens la jere ko le kata o de bubu jeje park be kono le Ghana dukoya menchi jeje ka ko dukoya abapo wi a sheke son ene fo duklorodo yo kenye akwintana na sosomina swenya te potutu bele ablodene dukomi bi kata ike bazu baro jimi ke miape akodada bele parti vovovo dunya boglo shashi trogba yeta o de bubunchiro amakpari vovovo no tefa tobi gao tobi sri klonchi mo anglofia kata nyon to miape amuga to maji kola jen kunu parti apa gbonu glashi manola honorable mauto abafito o kata ono fuma o konkoko o ngonglo yeje okanu muchachi trero apingonia kodare ovd.com. Magbuwo agatore moli hotonshi rabe mionya nyanya alwana adam na minute wargo honorable King David Nagar
Tony Akbar atonya nkakatohe na mia NC to onya jijo gare na miba mia pa jidu hele sichiafi wona yaji mia mo emi no chichim nya devi enkujam de dunya hehe mc notulam de aleka partisan politics le ka Ghana pa dunya hehe ji me Rawlings nya America katamia jenkudo nya America mikatamia de jesiba nya duplola edeke chodele mena amagblue. In fact, miapo NDC meno no gba enye na ika mia ehodema de lonlon ika Rawlings adefia Ghana tuko yemia sklang chung miamaro miapo epo do na do le defi mavu afichi va dole asiji ma yo be miamaro miafu ba he is a role model to some of us. That NDC party man no agba. Yes. We is because of the selfless leadership of His Excellency Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings, former president and the late. That a choika o de pepetata de go be mia dejesi wonya nkudoji be o chogba jijimo ai de jijima so long as minya kpo petata mako nyanu funchwa mefuma vi wonya nami le tukoya ma anya jujo gare na nyanya emejema azama popo ma dakbana mepa party adakbana etufiao adakbana ka meyo kata for adam dodo ple support eviao in particular ba wona matan jejicho look Tony nyama fu ba mepa jukokula hoho mi celebrate like alo mi dobubulu like o mi dobubulu about to call agba na nye plomi no de gba la studio ya fomcho dunya hahanchi emi ba mere democracy practicing like Ghana is because of Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings. Alo to kokola ho apa agbagba jeje. Mikata minya ba ye elo endashi ako the 1992 constitution plus the new era of democratic rule a cover Ghana yetwe Tony na mia danku idama bavie New York as at the time June 4 Rawlings per Zijivava after that time 1982 iko ohoji Kongwa New York aleke otem le Ghana dukoyo aleke nepa Ghana duko egba gudu the economy crashed completely afi okpeba no nu ya alaba wara na garema ye mobilize over junior officers o wo kuma yiwe ba utemfa asiji ava the Ghana to the economic difficulties so mameto at that time aleke Rawlings into enona nyamo mya klamchumpo gata uma dem just to mobilize Ghanaians to show patriotism to nation building. Railway dodo yentona I have seen videos yentona ko railway gapo anu pepom na engineer on railway mo dom mododo ji yento liple engineer wa fi mo dom nyapa echichacha o river o yentona akpara mo ha fi on egbo lam la chi just to make river transport smooth for us in this country. Agbo state farms how he was able to transform Ghana economy as at that time of 1982 mama get 1983 a domato how he was able to manage economy at Dombuto Brazil yellow corn Rawlings wetaje yellow corn how do Ghana Rawlings wetaje imagine how he was able to manage the Ghanaian economy. Have he stabilized the economy? Over stage 1992, Miagawo Consultative Assembly, he was still in charge. Afi 1992 constitution yenton lofa na lanku de African sub-region ama ka prolao akpaganto nya military rule ogba mobo mo ashiraga jamu kakayanlo even with his military leadership look amefuma enya banya dokito jila enya ta democracy ye Ghana to o choose but our practice allow the onya aleke wo govern dukoye ta yelobe ya dashes yam ta miate constitution atemo leke ka Ghana for democracy anako ayije so 1992 he was the president that gave birth to the 1992 constitution ekazamileba for 3 decades. Such a selfless person ikaba nyanya to me in particular makpebe do here to a monument bigger than a statue, a park, not to a whole park. Na President Rawlings, your statue none of ma. Something similar to Asumdwe Park, alo Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. He deserves a park. Plus, onya fika. Over Ghana to Kwame, and they want to know about the history of this country, how we were able to transform ourselves from the days of military rule, the military juntas, to now democratic governance. America, we should have a place for him. The first is the statue. yento yo de jelukoko kakenya ma wish ba apart from this one never jiru do kala city fly yike amoyo kata serving in the leadership roles today, including the sitting president himself, who are all amoyo nyamoyoka nyafa jukopula ya a trainer. No dito me plus ba nemiaga gbo ado a national park to celebrate this man for his enormous role he has played as a leader of this country. He deserves it better.
Apanya salau maule boto wo bai wa mkwe mami se edanyang ne NDC la ho chichina amachia untohe yo ke matotrogere King David Nchidi kenya o central top MPP constituency youth organizer be hiana diosuso aglocho akpatata ik wowo dare jelukoko accent gardens ikanya JJ Ronnie Spokotata uboyo wo makoronku ife nkepo wowo yo wo ako adakpe na ya ragbe ko no abadunya ha for do line ameke do NDC government cho AFRC Armed Forces Revolutionary Council only 1979 bado 1983 troba gabazu Provisional National Defense Council if you are tronco the soldier would die if you are jabata karidodo bazu NDC ndapo ko constitution alo o tase alo du sega o darain enya salamia no constitution yo le miapo wona ajibe sega du ko sega onya dulisa alo du kloso la ba duliso li ho afi yehova ta ko sega makodari ka promi for 3 decades avec honorable Mauli Blaine mokata itai kutupata tani kakama tore King David Madial nia glomla ba ojiboto park blibone plato bore model lina na male ko yo ka go misro democracy la madno na pom le reporter de pom le social media mo po Abraham link over fiori do recole sue Bush senior fiori do recole sue ameko unta ko la duka ka tam ro dio simple kaka o ko nu na ko ta bo mo tara pa no ma ko fande de vioma fande so vioma o enye du ko yo ke am na chame ke wo nte ko na o e ko nu fafia ele e ko polo vioma nene ma ye du ko ro ha we ne ma tro mo kinde
Tony ewa no brand into nenye be egbe ke alo eson afi wa ekpetata ako adunku the ex-president Ronnie G ewa no brani eyo owa no kunu amo gbolo na be a ne ewa nwi ne lewope du koma umetan dona nkuji ka von o ko dona nkuji a typical example of Ronnie ne por Ronnie pe enu afi Ronnie sa wa in fact ewa no brani mi anovi NDC to gbe Ronnie ezu amekukuta o dibene yo kafri ni yo ponu nu echum time my ko no agbele pe yi suso ma he was entirely neglected by the NDC party. And to the extent some of the followers of the NDC that belongs to Rawlings himself, they don't want to even see him closer to the party. When they were in power, they refused to look after the man as a state man, notwithstanding all his contribution towards the development of NDC and for that matter Ghana. I wouldn't sit here and say that Ronnie was a saint or he has done all without any fault or any mistake. But you know, if today Milan Kudo Rollins you play Ekpetatala and Yenumbrani, you came here and NDC talk, what the Bene you for Nuicho Rollins Egbea, ewa no brani. In fact, the later days of Rollins Agbela, it was very embarrassing. In fact, he was neglected by his own people to the extent Bella Eleka Ojabene NDC party and Poji ne review ila Agbemela, they were not able to do it. So be it. Lenye be afiu di bene ukafu Rollins. Le Poji jore Rollins fe amenyenyem le epe kume Bella. It's over to them. Me, I have nothing to say. I'm not a fan of Rollins, by the way, because I don't believe in coup d'etat, by the way. I don't believe in it. And most of the things say Rollins say to some of us, believes and understanding. It doesn't mean beme one new the cow. And you know, I'm a boy, I don't want to be tempted to offend a lot of people, because if I want to talk about Rollins, I will be looking at which I think but I will only end it by saying that ewa no brani, ewa no kunu, nenye beg be mi andi sito, mi dibe, alo mi anovi andi sito, o dibe, ne you jesi Rollins pe, enu ika owa le you pe agbeme, le you pe patima, ewa no brani, to the extent that ambeden talking do epe party la, has no control and no power over the party any longer. They refuse to listen to the man, they refuse to respect the man, they refuse to accord the man the needed support and respect. And no man katanye mukatane apetwa eyata eyikeno hiabene no agbe eyi ni asadam dodo cho egbe abedukola doko uvaje do patako ya. May his soul rest in perfect peace. NDC is over to you. Amenu agbede nuka mi wane. Enyaka omi bolocho. Thank God today you are praising his petata. May God forgive you.
Alors, enyamu odo daran koko bagba yo yigrafma a futefanchi. Ona koko dada ko yeje eda forabo abo darabo no ba tete. Alors, do jumper yellow, alo gold. Ko head do strategy. Abale kan kuma to han forward ever, backward never. Nana mapu bi betata jejemi. Bona fero ga na mi mfunko. Iga no shampong. Le mi on to mi ape TV aji. Ta me abo formelio. Ke ma nyanyi ke majomile. O to popo klante pakatan. Alors, ocho green carpet kopo klan pototo ke cho green carpet bola bon alo entrance o red carpet ka koide de pa petisina de puma alove bakajwa ho 3 bedroom atano de puma o red yellow green balloon ochi balloon de ono no chi ka o to alo ovai fute panchi echo ikabai ke nyayo ke biamole bari betadu ko yo ke komisro demokrasia lagi alao of ngonya amado kuna afiba mana bani alo yo lagbea e po nu fa fian o panare so hioma o panare pa patia ke na magabali yo patia na no e po kon blay pong so strong jiwo ma le perfection jiwo pepe nene mama roba bia me ma obo bia ha bere NDC agbari amaro ki chocho savo amaro ki koko akadu awodu do ple jima kokwere ele pati amene na ma ha ele pati amene na ma ha babia o ile ya me amatro de mau li hoto wo benchi alove odo nya ya nchina mtwire ko nia agatuo nyataka kabubu ike LMPP to fa glame nia odo chunchi agaba wum pele nyataka karakale nsistopo pireko ya minute na pre
ekpoba egba afima do nyamude fonya king emenya fike na kpo jesita mala ba endi sito uma chololo ikaje na Rollins after o lose power alo afi yogba na wumu nke nye jesida ike na wo na tato shiji fly ike fia ba endi sito mo lo na Rollins do dova pon ba endi sito mo lo ne wa alo jesida ike edifia because Rollins is a man we all revered. Me am onye the view so mchomu ha na me opportunity eterenwa. That's the man we hail with pride, and everybody in the party hails Rollins when he was alive. He was our hero and he still remain our hero. We will forever continue to be grateful for him. But as a agbe kodo party ani, the revolution that birthed the NDC, we know it came from the blood of the founder, and we are proud about it. That me people talk we are running sa me we appreciate too. Na gbele na ma ya masa governor. Aha, gakanya makmon kroba wa ba via over amanto yo plako ba plako. Look, Rollins belongs to Ewes. He is our own. That and you got but with all the things that Rollins did, the selflessness, not dejeshe, but new all Ghana ya. And be how crown lemon and NDC. Kaka unya well ha mashama plapa over if you know more you do so I am you know haima wanala. Tana bangula nyante to bokra problem malamo. Kaka nyamuka we dema alabnya dejeshe but do na Ghana ya. Look, he is our hero and he will continue to be our hero. Na nya inabia but kabia na gaga ku bia na waka
via marobia we na ama akwa mfiafia o apo konwe ke jo tu ha do ikenya du nya he ha eji wo pepepe mehiawu petata o poran tawele na le betatu ko me ba mana ku afio no pa on na ma
yo akpa ba ama iponya gbomile in particular la pa gbono yi kwamaro na ba America I celebrate you odon kujiba president the former president Nana Addo Akufo-Addo did about no name University of Development Studies after him Lake Olagba abayi malorejo even though minya ba sukuma yento twe openka ko je sukogo afi ashewuna jidudu kakakpea. So look, Rollins principles ikajiu to nyapa party ado ikenya probity and accountability and development. That has been the hallmark of the NDC. Na lanku the NDC pa jupo kolomde. Look, enya do na mahira gofia it will become a big debate. Mianu gagamrama. Kakenya tafanya onya. Monumental development after Nkrumah eyuka Nkrumah wo. Monumental development, landmark development in this country. You can't after Nkrumah was brought by the NDC. Some by His Excellency Flight Lieutenant General John Rollins himself. And though the next NDC government, led by Professor Mills, and now John Mahama Toyopomila, landmark development brought by the NDC. That is the principle of the founder to develop this country.
Never landmark development government.
Look, Tony, landmark development ka du chichi fa enu donku wo la bene mama no kporam de ka
Ŋdi Wɔna
donku ntafu wo le tupokloma ha we ba do that tepa
yenya foreign ka o le jeje
modern. See, when we come to, for example, education sector, the biggest, the NDC government by John Dramani Mahama.
Yenyenka.
The the transformations in the energy sector, bringing the thermal plants so you can about what we GMA depend on sufficient power pump Ghana. The next after Nkumapa where Akosombo Damiko to the thermal plants we have are built by the NDC. So
first Mahama, second one, yeah.
First Mahama. Now look, there are many, and all that. Now another angle you can make run is for principle and the fight against corruption. And that is what we are witnessing even now under Operation Recover All Loot. So sweet taken of Furata how Omega Rogaga for Ghana. It's because of the principles of President Ronald but not produce. Ye na gonna do for a do boklo a gasazala do a do boklo mako. A gay do galaba na our contachum. A konta na chumwa itaku yake no furata shidu Ghana duka maga bugu. So the principle of probity and accountability if I practicing like that still under an NDC government and Amaro Amaro Fulapa Muga Tiboga Ghana to Kwam won't with there. So Rawlings' principles are still very relevant. It is part of our party constitution. There is no way we can do without it. Because Rawlings believe in justice. And the NDC party will not protect you. Unlike how some other group of people will protect even wrongdoers. The NDC doesn't protect wrongdoers. If you offend the law in any form of shape, we will expose you ourselves. Because my founder that we should be accountable to the people. So his principles are the baseline that forms Miape party constitution. Iji mia to allo to party allo iji do Miape constitution do. So everything the NDC government does, everything the NDC party does is in line with his principle: transparency, probity, accountability, and development. Inye miafe achizochi ikeji mi zomro enti today miamaro maji miamo mitoro so eyime no nyere gbo ofia ba Tony miafe NDC government ikelechi enya na maseba amara nzam fiti under this government nyama gbona nyi no gere TV aji a defend am na ko nyama dogo ya nyeknukata amika gegerema akonklon la manchi nyatepele makomi hagerago say amana facing. The law will take its course on the person. There will be no protection because that is what we are taught to do in our party. We don't protect wrongdoers in NDC and under an NDC government. So those are the principles of the former president. They are very much ripe, even improved, and taken to the next level under this new government. That is why, Tony, for the first time in a very long time, 1 full year, no scandal under this government. No scandal, not one. No scandal, not even one.
As a politician, over 1 year is enough.
I am not saying 1 year is enough. See, compare that to just the government that left power. 2017, by now, we're talking about a lot of scandals.
Scandals.
Right.
Yes!
Scandal.
The Bost scandal, 2017.
What boss?
Bost. Bost contaminated, a fuel that got missing. About 120 million barrels of oil from Bost. We were talking about that scandal. 2017.
I'll give you 3 scandals under NDC.
Okay, but for 1 full year, not even one scandal. Unless you are coming to say something that is not even true in the first place. The principles of President Rawlings. Those those principles are very much ripe. That is why for full 1 year, no scandal has come out under this government.
Now, my lack of expression, come out. Let's come up. I'll come out. After investigation jargon, after prosecution jargon.
Yes.
So we will be attached as it after Alonia Regalia. Na ejibia ha
ya macho da biara ba bia ma ko na
onyamako ta mi etafo ngoglon pire ba honorable boto bai fonfo enye ba yo aba party na yo le kon wala dukloro yo ke jeje ki party a regia jison pepepe da fuma no mi ko re kablu ya ba ile dukola John Dramani Mahama Pongolia, you must a fee along but Domanareke Abaleko no, le MPP Ngolino, a la MPP no near a Porecatu to 2017, me mother blonala, eco boss scandal logo. Da Nyayo, Matro Honorable David, King David, no Gwenchi Alva, Godo Curlia. Wa awenam
Tony
eto
edefun to ne nyebe veliano studio le fia be tadojini keji udo NDC party the probity accountability and what ametone development jila they are still standing by those Niwela. It's very disappointing. Not long ago, about a week ago, the whole general secretary of the party came out to remind the supporters and the followers of NDC about the same thing, and he lamented that they are deviating from their principles. It was categorically stated publicly by your own general secretary, Fiavifi Sikote. Immediately after that, the daughter of the late president, by name Zaneto Ronis, also came stating the same thing. I don't know whether you are deep in NDC or into NDC more than your own general secretary and Zaneto Ronis. When people who are closer to government, who are in leadership in parliament, are complaining that your party is deviating from the principle on which it was established, then you are sitting in the studio here on TV to disagree. I don't know whether you are disagreeing with them or you are trying to throw dust. Then are we taking your statement? Should we be taking your statement, or we should be taking the statement of your own general secretary? I want to ask you, should we take your statement, or we should take that of what Zaneto Rollins' own? Who knows much about this party more than these two people? Please and please, your own general secretary is up, telling us that the party is deviating from the principle on which it was established. What are you saying now? You are talking of development. When we talk of development in Ghana, when we talk of development in Ghana, when we talk of policies that will develop Ghana, that will change Ghana, give me one policy that your party NDC has ever brought to Ghana in the interest of good people of Ghana. Give me one. Today, when we talk of health insurance, NPP will be known. Today, when we talk of free maternal health care, NPP will be known. Today, when we talk of Get Fund, it is embarrassing and very, 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 to the extent that you want to tell me the Get Fund was introduced by NDC government. Do you know which year the Get Fund was introduced? Which year was it introduced? Tell Tell the listeners and viewers, the time that the Debt Fund Act was established in Parliament, and the president who started operating the Debt Fund, who launched it, tell the Ghanaians, listeners, yes.
Well, I'm Debt Fund Secretariat in Norwich.
Yes.
In around 2007,
Tell me.
Yes. I don't want too many questions.
All these things were started by the ex-president of Republic of Ghana, the gentle giant John Ajekun Kufuor, and he launched it. Is it because we are involved in reading that is why you are fond of trying to please, let's stop it. Let us be sincere to each other. When it is good, it's good. When it is right, it's right. If you have never done anything, in Debt Fund, if you started something, the act, and somebody took over, it doesn't mean you are the one who established it. It doesn't mean you are the one who opened it.
Okay, talk about the Ghana Education Trust Fund, Debt Fund, was established by the Ronnie's government, National Democratic Conference, in the year 2000 through Act 5871, aimed at supplementing government funding for education at all levels. Okay, 2000, last year,
the act was in Parliament. The act came out before Ronnie's left power, and President Kufuor took over. Who launched the Debt Fund? Who launched it?
What are we debating now?
Because we are debating as if they've done something.
No. What I'm asking is that, and Kenya here because Act 2000.
Yes, it's Act 2000.
I can make about actually
that is it.
All right. Okay.
It is never about. It is never about establishing an act.
This is where you politicians must be level-headed. Because I'm at the government, I'm at the then I'm at the government.
Very good.
I'm a free senior high school.
Very good. To the extent that my people are telling us today that they established the free senior high, they started the free senior high. The same thing, Tony, let me tell you. I wouldn't say NDC or Rollins has done nothing about what? Debt Fund. Because the act itself was enacted at his tenure. But apart from that, there is so many different things when we talk of act. But the act was there that we should have free basic education. But was it introduced in the whole?
No, it was not an act. That was enshrined in our constitution.
In our constitution.
Free universal compulsory.
Very good.
FQBL enshrined.
It was there. But was it true that the Ghana Petere me were free education? It was just being done at
because Ghana. Constitutional global no procedural, no gradual.
So the act is there, or it is part of
that is enshrined
in our constitution.
Yes.
So it is not just a mere act that will form or that will introduce the Debt Fund. I take the pain, the understanding, the goodwill of President Kufuor to introduce it. This is what I want my colleague communicator to understand. Quite apart from that, I am telling him, Betty, nobody will believe their development, no believe that they are social democracy. They should come out with policies and monumental infrastructures that they've ever built in Ghana. What have you done? I am telling you today, when we talk of a policy like free senior high, we are there as NPP party. When we talk of health insurance, we are there as NPP party. When we talk of free maternal health care, we are there as NPP party. This is what when we talk of the FQ, we are there as NPP party.
FQ.
Yes.
FQ enshrined.
It is enshrined, but
constitutional enshrined 1992.
Very good, 1992. But who added flesh to it? This is what I'm saying.
The recovery from 1992. Efforts are coming on you like northern region. Efforts on education are no free.
It was there, but I'm saying today in Ghana, every Ghanaian child who is supposed to go to school is benefiting out of it. At their time, only part of Ghana was benefiting. That is what I'm saying. Are those people more Ghanaians than others who are part of this part of the country? So
nanak mama la chom ya ma ba pon fu me ba asi nyate potutu be mia ku dembo e ya jago ma chofi ma ba yiji kana to se gomedi e ya ha e jago ma chofi ya leme enyi ba yiji alo o desa be miawe alo dito ma bo nyi ba de ka nye jiru ngoli ba de ka bo nya ba jiru a manye kutu ma ga mia du ko ma bi ko ga ko ni ta gonse se anano mi ashibo marriage ko marwa unga ka ngwana no mabo amemu re ko nyere ka ko we ma
I am not saying that, Tony. The act was started at the time of what? NDC, led by His Excellency President Ronis. It is a matter of Benin at the server and the implementation of the Sejena is a different thing altogether. We should know that. You could enact policy, nice on paper, backed by law. It will be there. It takes a goodwill of a leader to implement it.
Perfect.
That is what I'm saying.
As a point ago, it's a political goodwill when you are a son of Magacamada, a Jumama no mama, ya will.
Very good.
That
is what I'm saying. So therefore, I am saying that Negebe Fifi Kote, Zaneto Ronis, they are all saying, Asirun Ketia of all. They are all saying that for now, you're deviating from the principles on which the political party was built on. And I am surprised my good friend is sitting here saying they are still following that principle.
Okay, I
am done.
Maulinchi, Majiba Nya or Kotura na clear na. Alona clear fanano, Nintomo se Fifi Pompo, Fifi Boblon categorically, but Ameyo Boblon, but to Cocola John Dramani Mama, Nepo Boga Progana to Koya Gietonia, America Besienelia, Alabe, a wood, Kou Millsburg, du Coplonchi, Vavelia, a Tropogana, a Pene, a Tonia Giole, Tanaga Trova. Kazu Genelia Krago. Kakimi na shakama ma extreme politics ema. Kaka third term ya kablomola Fifi Boblomba is too early. Number 2, Nkenya mwa party apa succession planning. Nya koba meke nya klogecho. Choma ne party ya. Nya no pongba ehia u. Academy Boblombo mahama no favo mahama va for kakwenya. Yoma po Butane new yo groto 24-hour economy. Meko potane new ko ama kafuna na ma it goes to the roots of the philosophies upon which the party was formed. Ma sycophancy. Sycophancy. Le boot leaking. Ano vivido dura menchi adu kon vivivo. Adu kon vivivo a ego suma pa vividora ma ala ngatu tu okowo. Ngatu yoko Fifi Kote Glonia, Zaneto Glonia. Majiba Mauli Negrania, bo manu ya pak bonu claro bo o abe ma comrade in Korea Bavito. Mauta Bavito o ko susuenye be na ke Fifi Kote Glo, ma Glonia Gloria Fonchi. Ela be ba amagan tonye du koklola ma globe ye gayi tete malo emeyimo. Amso sronkwe. Ta Fifi mata choko aglobe a third term banto Fifi blanya third term is a no. Bajiba du kokla be va third time. Babito no, at du kokla ta globe ava for the third time. Alabe ofungwa the ranks and far milk lunch I go bilibiliba subo itoka troga glake. Oh ha allow dume. Man oh susu tonyanchi Fifi Kote, Yapa General Secretary, but this is bootlicking and sycophancy. Adukonu bele Vidura Manchi, Vivo, Ikamanyata Pumalopo Mona, Lakina Ponya.
Tony, Enyaka Miapa General Secretary, Elbro. I was watching the program on TV, June 4th, commemoration, Le Ata. Enyayu Bro. A papa the Hanyaba even member founder.
Exactly.
Member founder, the former President Rawlings, Kura Maku Chumbene ya Tetem, that Amoyoka agenda ma push him like they are sycophants and bootlickers. And they should stop. Tony, we are deviating from the principle of probity, accountability, and development.
You are deviating.
Probity. Probity.
Probity never no kumaplu.
Accountability.
To probe an issue.
Accountability.
Accountability is to be accountable to the people.
The social development.
Development. So General Secretary Gbagbo, those who are calling for the third term of the sitting president are sycophants. We are deviating from the principle on which the party was for.
No ma bia oloka na du kokro la klodu a apanyi. Bledu. Wo ta say ke nchi mi do yo da shinchi ya mareva ye nchi mobo ya na wo fanyi na ogboma. Elle accountable to the constitution.
No, Tony, first of all, elle be me agbronya na gom se you to na so otherwise we will misconstrue the matter. Nya ike bron kin le nyebedi. Our general secretary is saying that we are deviating from the principles on which our party was formed.
He said it.
He did not say that.
He said it.
I listened to the man.
He said it.
Egley.
We are deviating from the principles on which the party was formed.
He said it.
These are things that the revolution stood against. We don't have to be semantic here. But these are things that the revolution stood against.
Look, Tony.
Like is a gomi.
Elebene King, Nasa Gomabedi. The NDC party has never deviated. I will come to the third term issue. The NDC party day, right from the time of President Rawlings himself to the second ruling dispensation under Professor Mills, then John Mahama, and now John Mahama's second term day. We have never deviated from the constitution of the party, neither have we deviated from the constitution of the country. The probity, accountability, and development on which President Rawlings gave birth to this party has always been the path on which we rule this country anytime we are given the opportunity.
Okay.
So now you are able. What is my thought? Allo nkema pocho nyahuhu okajim nyaba party amaba Jukopola, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Nagaba will tell them, look, over there, Abdullah Umu popular. Nyanya Madoto, Mekwa Jukopola himself, Blobber, Yamaga Bona, tell them.
A majority leader. So parliament, but Ghanaians are calling for a third time, and people are seeing it as problematic.
Tony, so over I'm a talk with my brain. Amadi. In the same vein, and I care to corporal and talk. Plan a commander, whatever. I can't you, Tony, which one do you want to accept as true?
Lenga Macradi, Nika, Wota Sagblo, Of
course, Wota Sagblo, he might to couple and talk, but he will not come for Tete. That John Dramani Mahama himself have made the declaration. Young told declaration, but you might have gone to Tete. So I don't know why I can bomb all, but. Oh, Aleka wo tell Jagba do promise fulela and you gonna continue. Those are people's thoughts and imaginations. And everybody is entitled to their own opinion now. Hello?
I shouldn't be against the constitution.
Which against which constitution?
Oh, of course, you know.
The opinions in your head. The opinions in your head. Can anybody stop you from expressing it? It's a democracy. People are free to express their views and their opinions.
Let me help you.
It's a freedom of speech. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Naga I will tell them It
No,
is
no,
their
but they
opinion,
must
it
not
is
be
their
unconstitutional.
expression.
No, yes, opinions, yes, but there are limitations to opinions. Atapumu marena be defame here.
Yes.
Atapumu. So the fact that hold on. No, I'm from Yago. Is beyond Nepal. The fact that you have freedom of speech, never about offend Amaro, and you don't have to offend the constitution and the laws. Either that legal processes can be triggered. Can you imagine none joy over constitutional review? You submit report at it. That it is within this context. I'm just it's within this context. It was around this time. It can suggest you all forwarded.
Of course.
Yeah.
Constitutional review to report had do. Major report papareke ba outro sa ba
no over 5 years.
Yeah, that's fine.
No term. Even that 5-year proposal mala constitutional review to report amakra President Mahama top first comment on that nyebe say akra nyebe we kra to take effect, it will not take a regressive effect. If you matter to ya what do project yet talk on my
Yeah.
but as neighbor,
retrospective effect.
yes, neighbor who mere who
yes,
say ya democrat matter the door to you.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm all the time that them but he's not interested in going for 30.
Yeah.
So I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know why. Naysayers.
Hold on. Constitutional.
Naysayers.
Hold on. Constitutional review day. I'm always suggesting no. I feel cordonada. And over you go review a record. I feel review constitutional.
It's a process.
It is a process. Like a referendum. What nano enshrine.
Yes.
Enshrine never constitutional. You are only ma video.
Matatro unless a guy talk about
that these were views that were expressed so that they can be considered. Dakere imagine na wuna na nyare chief atuma now. A global scandal omatondeli. Hold on. I'm interested in that. A global scandal omatondeli King David Nchimoto Tromofia. A scandal alo fiti gang dranyo omatondeli ke ujole chiduduya ko kai ko promiato. Mako jimal pireko. Atatochi scandal on ama.
Before my twati scandal on edgy. Mediba ma bien yade. Tony, nenyebe me vale gbogbolo fifi labe. Ejebe ku ne jole Ghana de. Am I against the constitution?
Definitely you are.
So therefore,
it's treasonable.
It's treasonable.
Yes.
It's treasonable.
Yes.
So therefore, na me chele vale gbogbolo be. Ejebe the sitting president ne izieton la is also against the constitution.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Oh, it is me.
Yes, it is also against the constitution. It is not just an opinion.
All right. Okay. So me getting I'm going
Very good. The first thing that happened in this NDC government within a year was speak from parliament. Women approve a garden wall, but they use the money. I think from the presidency, the money was not approved, but they used the money. And the Okuje, what do you call it? This guy, what do you call him? Sami Jenfi's issue, to the extent that the MPs all about there must be a committee set up. What do you call it? IMF. Sami Jenfi is not accepting it.
Okay.
So there is something fictitious there, which must be investigated.
Yeah. Okay.
Which must be investigated.
Audit reporter, end year reporter, audit reporter done in first quarter. That last year global report to year end 31st December.
I'm here to see.
I'm thinking that we have to listen to Sami also, because conventionally at 31st December, and I'm going to say me. I feel on a financial management report. Yes,
is that the financial year?
December.
Very good.
No over. I feel management report. Okay. I feel audit. Never audit. I feel audit report. I feel no qualified.
Tommy.
No qualified. No hold on.
Tony, let me be IMF report here.
The report report.
The almighty, I think this report came in I think September, October, somewhere.
So the year should end.
Very good. And so because Sami is saying something different from what the report is saying, that makes it something that must be investigated.
And I'm suggesting that it is possible. It is possible, but Nyale Clipper Accountant, Clipper Management Board team,
definitely.
Because no scandal, you still have to go to court to
definitely
the person.
So when he's saying that almost a scandal, the NDC government for the first year, I want to tell him that monies were not approved to the presidency. They used it and it was raised in parliament.
Perfect.
It was raised in parliament.
Akwenya Salau, Honorable King David Nogbe, for the mami say at the Funanya Mena Roda na NPP, Kake Ganya organizer and the whole central MPP, Honorable Mauli Hoto Ogbei, Ike Badanyang NDC to Enyala Busime. Ada kwa na balaka mi ore kapa pin do no pa ka message ro kaba ro le makno Dunu Augustine, but congratulations that's just message ma Bunudora Dunudora. All right, message rekacho Nanabo, hi, I'm watching you live from Accra. All right, thank you Nana. Message rekacho Teresa, good morning. You are doing a good job. Keep it up. All right. And a message Annette. Good morning, Tony. Excited to see you. Okay, excited to see you also on air. And Desmond. Okay, Desmond emoji Kororami. Miasi afia. Tony Magboy. April. Minema way. A cho. Amagaka. Mimia bonoga. A chonye.
Yakuba